Hey. Hi guys, the week that I've had has been quite the stormy one. So I started the week earlier with a lot of things that I was chasing. So there's something that I've been following for a while. First, they needed some documents which I did not know where to get them from. They also needed some other things. I have been facing a lot of challenges for the last like few months. Like this year has been, let's just call it stormy for me. So I wanted to do a video whereby I talk about how to remain positive and overcome the challenges when you're dealing with them, because it is easier for someone to quit than to actually go on when you're having problems. So we are not going to quit, we are not going to stop until we get what we want. And if we don't get that thing that you're chasing, we'll definitely get something else. That is life. If you show up and you're consistent with showing up, life will definitely have a way of rewarding you back. That is something that I am slowly learning and adjusting and coming to terms with. It's important for you to show up before you start complaining. So show up for that interview, show up for that business, show up for that relationship, show up for that exam. Just show up. Make sure that you're doing your best in relation to what you want. So some of the things that I would actually say have really helped me to overcome the challenges. First is staying focused because of what I want. Of course, I know what I want, and I know I need all those things that are proving difficult for me to get to what I want. So because I know that, I have to make sure that I keep on trying to ensure that I am getting that. That is the first thing. Make sure that you have a clear goal of why you're doing what you're doing. It is very important, because if you're doing something just because of doing something or because someone else is doing something, when it gets difficult, you'll definitely lose it up and quit. The next thing is, remember to count your blessings. Most of the times we are usually drowned in complaints, we are drowned in negative thoughts, we are drowned in what ifs. We forget to appreciate what is happening. You are alive, you are healthy, you had a meal. So be grateful of the little things that happen to your life as you actually work towards the bigger things that you want. It will also help you to stop with the stupid or the unnecessary comparison, because all these unnecessary comparisons are the reasons that people end up being depressed, people end up being ungrateful, people end up being greedy, people end up having all those even some characteristics that we don't want to have, like maybe witchcraft or jealousy and such. All these are brought about by unnecessary comparison. Don't start evaluating where so and so came from in relation to where you're going. No, that is their journey and not yours. Remember that everyone's journey is different. Your journey, my journey, they are all different. You can copy habits that are going to help you succeed, like being positive, like making sure you're a perfect worker, you're a good worker, making sure that you have good ethics, making sure that you have the right training, the right knowledge, the right skills. All these are things that are actually transferable, and you can actually transfer from someone that you actually emulate, who is where you want to be. That does not mean that you start comparing their journey with yours, because you never know. Most people don't talk about their downsides. Most people do not even talk about the challenges that they face going up. What most of us usually see, or most people usually see, is what the glory. They never see the actual problems when you're climbing those stairs, the hardships when you're almost giving up, the crying, all this. Most people do not share that, and that is what people need to understand, that it is going to be different for you, it is going to be different for me, and it is going to be different for your friend and all this. The next thing that you need to do is pray. I am very spiritual. I will not say I am a perfect or a staunch Christian, but I am very spiritual. It is important to appreciate your inner spiritual being, because that spiritual being is going to ensure that you are at the right place mentally, you are at the right place physically, you are at the right place even when you're moving. It is important to give you the cheer to go on. The next thing is just be okay. Like, have an okay attitude. It's okay for you to fail. It's okay for you to try something new. It's okay for you to try something that people think is crazy. It's very okay, by the way. it only becomes not okay if you're not okay with it. It's very important because you will meet people who are going to be negative about everything that you're doing, and it is important that you also understand that it is okay for them to feel that whatever you're doing is useless, to feel that whatever you're doing, whatever your stage of life you are at, it does not make sense. It's okay for them to feel that. It's their entitlement, but do not let them have that entitlement on you. Let them have it on them, but it's also okay for you to go on and want to push on whatever it is that you're feeling like you have to do. So keep at it. The storms come, the storms persist, but if you're also standing strong, if you make sure that you have like something that you're holding on really strong, the storms will go and you'll be able to persist. That is what I usually tell myself every single day. This is just for a time. Something better is coming, because it cannot be stormy forever. The rain will come, the dust will settle, and we will move on. So ensure that you take care of yourself. As always, give this video a like. You can subscribe, and yeah, let me know in the comment section down below how you overcome the challenges in your life, like how you remain positive, how you try to be okay with things, how you try to keep going when things get tough, because I am also learning and it's important for all of us. Thank you for watching, and until next week, bye.